And thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Boston Celtics. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Harper is out there with Starks. Then there's Charles Oakley. And it's Smith. And it's Ewing in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is Starks. Pass to Ewing. Shoots over Parrish. The 7-footer falls.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Ainge, the pass to McHale. And here's Bird, covered by Smith. And Bird with the basket on the assist by McHale. Bird's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Fades and shoots. That one rolling around and rims out. Ainge against Starks. The shot by Ainge, no good. Now the Knicks with it. Here's Smith. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Dennis Johnson.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
New York shooting their first foul shot of the night. And Smith, no good on that one. And it's Johnson penetrating. Over Harper. Johnson gets the bucket.
Johnson with the basket.
And here is Harper. Starks outside. Fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Bird can't hit.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Starks kicks to Harper. Smith the pass to Starks. Pass to Ewing. Rebound Boston.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
On the wing, Bird. Over Oakley. They grab their own miss. McHale misses. The Knicks with the lead. Inside, here's Harper. Knocks it loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And so it's Boston with it. Harper against Johnson. Shoots over Harper, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And your Breakers dance crew. Your Breakers dance crew. Make some noise, fans.
Smith, the pass to Starks. Just 5 on the clock. Oakley a screen on Ainge. A shot by Starks, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. On the wing, Bird. Over Smith. Bird can't hit.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Starks outside. Fires the three. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
One thing about Starks, he is extremely confident on both ends.
Johnson, the pass to Bird. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Parrish. It's rebounded by New York.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Smith kicks to Starks. Off target from three-point range. Boston trailing. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Harper. Johnson's shot is off.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
It's Ewing that time on the assist by Harper.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Ainge. They double-team Bird. Here's Parrish. Gets an open look and hits.
And Bird gets a lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
Harper with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Starks against Ainge. Count it.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Parrish. Shoots over Ewing. And it's Parrish missing.
Oh, wow. This close, you gotta finish strongly. You can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
Smith with a screen on Johnson. Kept alive.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now, here is Ainge. Here's Parrish. Smith with the defensive effort. New York leading by 4. Harper kicks to Smith. There's 1:40 left to play in the first. Shot on the wing. Ewing can't get it to go. Ewing's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Harper against Johnson. McHale right side, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a new group in for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Redmond comes in for Bird. Carlisle, he's checked in for Danny Ainge. And it's Heasting in for Dennis Johnson. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mason, he checked in for Ewing. Bonner comes in for Charles Oakley. Hubert Davis is checked in for Smith. And Anthony subbed in for Harper. Driving in. It's stolen by Davis. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Anthony. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And the Knicks lead by 6.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's McHale. No scoring in this one. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Now here is Starks. Tight defense on him. Goes up on the high post. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And now an 8-point Knicks lead. So it's the Celtics now. Here is Heasting. Down low. There's the steal. Here's Mason. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
They've got Walton. Bird is out there with Wedman. And it's Carlisle, and it's Seasting in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 10. Here is Seasting. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Bird. Now here's Walton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Bill Walton taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So Walton nails both of them. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Mason. Outside, Davis. Drains it from beyond the arc. Davis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here is Carlisle. Bird high post. Here is Seasting, covered by Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Here is Seasting, covered by Anthony. And there's the bucket from Seasting. The Knicks leading by 9. Anthony, the pass to Mason. Here's Smith. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Here is Seasting. Pass to Wedman. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here is Smith. 6 points for him. And here is Mason. Puts it up. The rebound by Walton. Celtics trail by 9. Carlisle passes to Wedman. Great look, but off the mark.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And it's Anthony at the elbow. Mason looking around. Outside Anthony. Mason up top. Some nice passing by New York here. That one falls. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter. Here is Seasting. Pass to Wedman. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Bird. And that one comes up a bit short. The Knicks leading by 11. Smith dishes to Anthony. Here is Bonner. Out left to the wing. Fades back. Larry Bird grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Celtics. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And it's good for 2. Wedman's got his second bucket of the night. Wedman's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Pass to Davis. Mason with it. Fade away. The rebound by Walton. Here's Carlisle. And Davis sends it back. Basket good. Bird's got his third bucket of the night. New York takes timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
New group in for the Celtics. Parrish is checked in for Walton. McHale comes in for Wedman. Ainge is checked in for Carlisle. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Seasting. The Knicks also changing it up. Ewing's checked in for Smith. Oakley comes in for Bonner. And it's Ward in for Anthony. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Ward. Davis in the corner from past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Davis has got a pair of triples in the second now for New York.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Ainge the pass to Bird. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bird's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Here's Ewing. And that's collected by Bird. Bird's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Johnson. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. And now it's only a 5-point Knicks lead. Johnson's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Or the pass to Ewing. Makes it off the glass.
Patrick Ewing.
Ewing's got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Johnson outside. Pass to Bird. Parrish kicks to Ainge. Now, here is Bird. It's tipped. And pushing it up, here's New York. Here's Ward. McHale with the rebound. Celtics trail by 7. Now, here's Johnson. Guarded by Mason. Johnson, the pass to McHale. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Bird. Rebounded by Ward.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
For New York, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. That free throw, no good. Evans checked in for Larry Bird. And then for New York, Starks comes in for Davis, and Derek Harper has subbed in for Ward. He hits the second from the line. 1:57 left to play here in the half. Starks against Ainge. Parrish with the screen on Starks. Here's Ainge. Boston, no good that time either. New York leading by 8. Mason kicks to Oakley. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Mason.
1:29 left in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Wedman. Over Mason. The shot's good from Wedman. Wedman's got 6 in the quarter. 1:10 left in the first half. Harper up top, covered by Johnson. Here's Ewing. And the Knicks good for 2.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston, trailing by 10. There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Here's McHale. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. McHale's got his first basket of the night.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Pass to Starks. A three-pointer, no good. Johnson against Harper. Johnson dishes to Parrish.
Wow, he got whacked. And that one shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Celtics, Robert Parrish. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Smith checked in for Mason. Both free throws good from Parrish. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Harper. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. To the inside. Here's Ewing. Excellent D there from Parrish. And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. John Starks really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Now here's Harper. Still without a basket. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Brad Nelson. Charles Oakley out there with Smith. And there's Harper. Then it's Ewing. And it's Starks in at the 2-guard position. Now here is Ainge. They trail by 6. Oakley against McHale. Bird can't hit. And so here is New York. They've led by as many as 11 points. Starks outside. Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to drop it in. Harper's got the first basket of the second half here for New York. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Ainge up top. Covered by Starks. Ainge against Starks. Ainge the pass to Bird. No good that time.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Starks. Rebounded by McHale. McHale's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bird. It's rebounded by New York. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Harper from the arc. McHale with the rebound. McHale's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bird. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
For Boston, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. The Knicks leading by 7. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Starks. Good on the triple.
John Starks.
Starks has got 13.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Pass to Parrish. Stolen by Ewing. Ainge against Starks. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's the floater. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Kevin McHale.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
John Starks at the line for 1.
On the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 12. Bird passes to McHale. Here's Parrish. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal
And you
foul.
don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. He misses the free throw. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. New York leading by 12. Outside Harper, screen by Smith. Harper's shot, good. Harper's got his second bucket of the night.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Johnson. He has 6. On the wing, Bird. Over Smith. And the rejection by Smith. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
3 on the clock. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
New York with the ball. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though, but plenty of time to get back in it.
Now Harper. He's got 5. Pass to Starks. Now Smith. Ewing inside. Parrish is there. No good from Ewing. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Johnson can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 15. Harper the pass to Oakley.
Yeah, easy
Celtics
call.
foul. Danny Ainge. First personal foul.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for New York.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Take a break.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals, and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
The free throw drops for Smith. The Celtics making a switch here. Ceasing's checked in. Mason, he checked in for New York. Davis comes in for Derek Harper. Smith hits them both. So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. 17-point game. Pass to Bird. McHale with the ball.
Knicks foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Johnson left side. Here is Seasting. On the wing, Bird. 4 on the clock. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. That's 12 points for Larry Bird. And here is Davis. 8 points for him.
Celtics foul called. Dennis Johnson.
Anthony's checked in for New York.
Foul. Third team foul. In for New York. Number 50. Greg Anthony.
Starks outside. This one for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Out to Bird. Pass to Seasting. Back to Bird. Over Davis. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Bird's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Now here's Anthony. Starks outside. Anthony with it. The tray. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Celtics trail by 13. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. Common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, D.A. Thank you. That was something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Now, here is Starks. 15 points in the game. Back to Anthony. Outside, Davis. New York moving the ball around. 5 on the clock from the baseline. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Carlisle, he's checked in for Boston. Both good from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Starks outside. Back to Anthony. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here is Seasting. Here's Wedman. Out to the wing. A 17-footer. It'll go, and the New York Knicks get down to 9 in the bucket from Seasting.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
The three from Anthony. Buries it from three-point range. Anthony's got 7 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Redmond can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 12. And it starts that time on the assist by Mason. Mason's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here is Seasting. Here's McHale. No good with the layup. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks lead by 14. And we're coming right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Bird out there with Walton. Then it's Vincent. Then there's Seasting. And it's Wedman into the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First one falls for the Knicks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And it's in there.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Bounce pass, Anthony. Here's Mason. Great D that time from Bird. Celtics trail by 11. Here is Seasting. Back to Bird. Over Mason. Shot's good from Bird. 17 points for Larry Bird.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside, Davis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
New York
Celtics making a switch here. Carlisle's checked in.
Celtics, number 34, Rick Carlisle.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Here is Seasting, covered by Anthony. Seasting passes to Bird. It's rebounded by New York. 17 points was their biggest margin. Anthony kicks to Bonner. Pass to Mason. Davis surveying the floor. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Bird left side, over Anthony. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Bird.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The Knicks call time. Johnson, he's checked in for Carlisle. And a switcher also for New York. Ewing's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Brad Nelson had some words for his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. A moment for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. Coming back tonight is not an option for him, and they're hoping he won't have to miss too much time. Back to you, Kelly.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Back to Anthony. Here's Mason. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Boston now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Dennis Johnson on the wing. That three off the mark. And Anthony's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And the shot goes in.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Here is Seasting. Screen by Walton from about 19 feet. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Seasting.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
From down low, that one goes in. And that's now 10 points for Patrick Ewing.
A very skilled finisher inside. Even with defenders close, he'll find a way to score.
The Celtics call time. Some changes for Boston. Robert Parrish is checked in for Walton. McHale comes in for Wedman. And Ainge is subbed in for Seasting. And then for New York, Smith checked in for Bonner. Starks comes in for Davis. And Derek Harper has subbed in for Anthony. Here's Bird. Starks with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Smith. Now here's Harper. Starks the pass to Smith. No good. Shot missing. McHale with some nice D. Bird outside. Here's Ainge. Parrish with it. Started by Mason. Parrish kicks to Johnson. Bird right side. Knicks with the rebound. Ewing's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Outside Harper. Here's the three. And it starts that time on the assist by Harper. Harper's got 3 assists tonight.
And though we often talk about Harper scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
Harper against Johnson. Bird outside. McHale with a screen on Mason. Bird inside the three-point line. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bird's got 21. Now here's Harper. Inside. Here's Ewing. And Boston with the rebound. Parrish has got 13 rebounds in the game. Here's Johnson. It's deflected. Another shot. The rebound by Mason. Mason's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Harper. Pass to Ewing. Back to Harper. Clock at 6. Starts the pass to Mason. New York moving it around. Ewing can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Ainge. Ewing gets the rebound. Ewing's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Harper. Pass to Smith. A fader. And that's off the glass and in. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Now Ainge. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Bird outside. McHale setting the pick for Bird. Nice form on the 20-footer. 43 seconds left in the game. Now the Knicks with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Starks against Ainge. To the wing on the left. Harper dishes to Starks. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Johnson attacking.
Knicks foul. Charles Smith. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Boston, Dennis Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that brings them to within 10. And both free throws good for Johnson. Here's Christie. And so it's the Knicks with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan.